This is our journey.
throughout the Grammar Spoken Discourse lecture.
In the first impression, when I learning English, I think this course will be learned as usual, but apparently not like that. I have to convey material grammar in spoken discourse twice in one semester, and also I have to use English language, and that is not easy.
So, the first thing that came out of my mind about this lecture is, was this going to be harder than the previous one? Because honestly, I'm kind of bad at grammar, and it turned out it wasn't as hard as I thought. During the first weeks, I struggled to understand why spoken grammar looked so different from the grammar itself. I had learned for years the structure, the elements. It turns out it made my brain go numb for a whole day because of it.
In the learning process, it is of course inseparable from challenges in every phase. The challenge I usually face when I am in this course is the worry about the material that will be delivered. Actually, I worry that the material might not be accurate. To overcome this problem, I do several research and to make sure I have to do several references and then I can believe this material is accurate. And also, I strive to keep practicing so that my public speaking, I hope, can be optimal.
Vague words, ellipses, requests, and modals, and yeah, it's very difficult for. And the real challenge came when we were in a poster presentation project. We had to, prepare the content and create the poster as good as possible. And most importantly, we had to explain it to our friends. And that makes me so nervous. Like, wow.
The lesson I can take from this course are making myself more confident to speak English and getting myself accustomed to speaking English. By doing so, I hope that my speaking ability will improve so that in the next semester we will already have a good foundation in speaking skills.
Until the unwanted day has arrived. Before I started to presentation, I was trying to relax myself. No more panic, no more nervous, just straight to the business. When the session was began, I was like, oh God, what should I do? How am I supposed to explain this bunch of materials? But somehow I just managed to explain every single piece of that material, even though I didn't know if my friends would understand my explanation. But yeah, at least I could and I dared to explain it though. By the end of the session, we were just, what should I say? Maybe proud? Yes, we were proud of ourselves that we finally could overcome our fear. Except for Rafi, yeah, him. I mean, he was so confident in explaining the material that he did it flawlessly that I thought he just like, how in the world he can do this? But again, we successfully passed this presentation because of our hard work and teamwork.
I want to share my experience making a poster for our grammar project. At first, I felt a little bit overwhelmed because I had so many ideas to make the concept for this poster, but it is hard to find a right concept with a limited time. And after that, I started to brainstorming what is the simple concept for this poster. After I found the right concept, I spent an hours researching a different types of font, colors, some aesthetic icon, template design for the materials. After I found all of them, I started to editing the template design and saving some photos of the aesthetic icon and start to print out all of them.
An example of the material application I take during a presentation was trying to use the material and I was going to deliver that day. And also, for instance, when my group had up to present material about modal verbs and modal expression, I tried to applicate them while explaining the topic. I really understand that during this course, my performance was still not optimal, especially in delivering the material to the audience. I will use this shortcoming as a basis for my reflection for the future. Whenever I have the obligation to deliver a material using English, I must practice more frequently and be more confident so that my explanation can be easily understood by the audience.